Good morning, world of readers. I am Book Dragon Erin, and I would like to welcome you all back to my booktube channel, where today I will be reviewing Pandora Hearts Volume 1 by Jun Mochizuki. Pandora Hearts is a fictional fantasy manga novel, and it is Volume 1 in the Pandora Hearts series. Now, in that series, there are 24 volumes, but I'm not going to list them all because they have the same title, plus I only own the first 2 volumes, so that's what I'll be reviewing in this series. Moving on to a summary, your sin is your very being. The air of celebration surrounding 15-year-old Oz Vesalius's coming-of-age ceremony quickly turns to horror when he is condemned for a sin of which he knows nothing. Thrown into the abyss, an eternal prison of which there is no escape, Oz meets a young girl named Alice who isn't what she seems. Now that the relentless cogs of fate have begun to turn, will they lead only to crushing despair for Oz, or will Alice provide him with some shred of hope? Now for my thoughts on this book. This series seems very similar to Black Butler, with Gil calling Oz young master all the time, and appearing as a younger version of the demon butler who we all know and love. But a teenage heartthrob if teen girls think he's cute. Far as favorite characters go, I really like Oz, and I think we would get along and work well together, amazingly so. He is friendly, brave, gentle, carefree, he doesn't care about being proper, and he isn't afraid to call his servants his best friends, which I so admire. Oz is confident in being goofy with his friends, his little sister, and his servants. Oz is brave because he faces challenges head-on with an easy stride and almost absolute fearlessness. Oz is gentle with his little sister. Oz is also carefree because he doesn't care about high-powered parties with fellow elites. And Oz is just fine being his unique self, uncaring about proper behavior with social etiquette and all, because it would be very improper for Gil to knight Oz at the soiree, as they are speaking about. However, Oz would rather have Gil there in friendship rather be in servitude. If that makes any sense, congratulations. I've only had 1 half cup of coffee today, so I am not with it just yet. This manga seriously just gets better and better the longer you read this. I love how the plot develops into a dark spin on Alice in Wonderland, but I was absolutely sobbing over Gil dying by Oz's hands. Plus, I am seeing more similarities to Black Butler as well. Ravens with pitch black feathers, the story taking place during the Victorian era, demons and dark supernatural beings and shinigamis, which are Grim Reapers, and contracts with supernatural beings that live in a dark dimension, etc. All of these are similarities to Black Butler, but there are several differences too, but I will get into that in the next video. However, with all of the similarities in mind, this book is both dark and magical in an extreme otaku sense, and I love it so freaking much. If you enjoy any manga novel or anime show that's based loosely on Alice in Wonderland, or something with the aesthetic of Black Butler, you will definitely love this series. I do have some questions about this series that I have a feeling will be answered quite soon, but I'm going to tell you these questions I have anyways. Is the raven-haired beauty from the abyss the villain, although she saved Oz twice? 2. When the blonde girl, whom Oz said he was going to marry at the beginning of the book, she is revealed to be a monster from the abyss herself. What is her connection to wanting to keep Oz alive, more than just their contract? Also, what is the connection between Oz and Alice, who is known in the abyss as the Bee Rabbit? I don't know where the bee comes from, however, she is some sort of timekeeping rabbit. I'm still very confused on that, but I would like to read her expansions on why she is the way she is and who she is as a character. And then I would also want to know why Alice, aka B Rabbit, why can't she remember her past? Why were her memories taken from her? And who were the people who stripped her memory from her? Or what happened to cause her to have amnesia about her past? Also, what is the significance of the Baskervilles? That seems like a reference to Sherlock Holmes. Also, an episode of Black Butler with Baskerville, what's his name? However, this is sounding a lot like Black Butler, so in some ways, I can understand why people would say this is a fan fiction of Black Butler itself, but it works. It really does work. Although this book series is a bit confusing, it is still dark, cool, well thought out, well drawn, and has a great cast of characters and a development that keeps you clinging to every single word, so I am absolutely dying for this series to become an anime show as soon as humanly possible. Moving on to my final notes, I rated this book 5 out of 5 stars, and as far as my official review, I absolutely loved this manga. Oz, Gil, Oz's future wife, theoretically, her older brother, Alice, aka B Rabbit, and all of the rest make up a great cast of characters in this dark and twisted saga inspired by Alice in Wonderland with the vibes of Black Butler. I want to know everything about everyone with all the details unhidden from us readers. I want to learn about Alice's history and why she can't recall her past. I want to know how she and Oz are connected, and all in all, I just really want to see how the rest of this series plays out, because I have a feeling it will be titillatingly fascinating and all around an epic manga series that is probably underrated, and I just can't recommend this enough to you guys, my subscribers. So I really need to read the rest of the books ASAP or lose sleep going without the answers I crave. So all that in mind, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button to show some support, subscribe to my booktube channel to get more videos like this, turn on that notification button to be notified when I upload brand new videos every single Sunday. Keep on reading and have a great day, everyone.